Hey guys, this past weekend on December 4th, 2016, the New Orleans Saints actually decided to pull out a throwback uniform as part of their 50th anniversary celebration. And they also became the second NFL team this season to do so, because the Atlanta Falcons actually brought out their black throwback from 1966 for a game against the San Diego Chargers as well. And actually, from what I remember, the Falcons are going to wear that throwback one more time before this season is done. And I wanted to also note that the Falcons had to wear their regular black helmet with their throwback logo on it instead of their old red helmet that they used to wear with that uniform, due to the NFL's one helmet rule. Now, for those of you who also follow hockey, since September, 2016 has quickly become the year of the 50th anniversary jersey. Not only have the Saints and Falcons unveiled 50th anniversary uniforms, but in the NHL, the St. Louis Blues unveiled a Winter Classic throwback. The Los Angeles Kings and Philadelphia Flyers also unveiled 50th anniversary uniforms, except theirs are new designs, which actually weren't too bad. And of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins actually went full-time retro by bringing back, or I should say switched back to their old jerseys from the 1980s and early 1990s full-time this season. So, if you're a hockey fan as well, this has been a year so far that has had a lot of 50th anniversary uniforms. And even in the NFL's case, I mean, nobody was expecting the Falcons and Saints to both bring out 50th anniversary throwbacks out of the blue mid-season like they have. And in my opinion, this Saints uniform here is really, really nice. But I just wish they would have kept the flywire collar off of it. I'm not a fan of those. I think that they stick out like a sore thumb. Now, actually, an interesting thing to note about the Saints as well. Look at this color rush uniform they wore a few weeks back as of this video against the Carolina Panthers. This was also a throwback uniform. Note the stripes on the arms, the gold numbers, and those really nice white pants. And you know what? I didn't even mind the plain white socks with this uniform. And you know what? A lot of people have been saying that the Saints have the best color rush uniform. And you want to know something? I totally agree. And I actually find it kind of ironic that a team with a non-colored color rush uniform actually has arguably the best one. So that's quite ironic. I thought that was pretty funny. But look at this uniform though. I mean, it's simple. It's got really nice stripes on the arms. I love that metallic gold number. I love the stripes on the pants. And imagine that and this being their full-time home and away jerseys again. I mean, that would be awesome. So now, what I want to do is I want to take a moment to show you guys what this uniform looked like on the field this past Sunday. Now, I just want to quickly note that this is an older photo back when Reebok was still making the NFL's uniforms. Just in case you're wondering about this white tag here, this was the old NFL equipment tag on the collar that Reebok had on all of the uniforms back when they were still making their jerseys. So, you know what I like about this uniform? The socks have stripes, the arms have stripes, and they're wearing gold pants. I mean, to me, this is a much more complete uniform than what they're wearing now. And their current uniforms, in my opinion, are just too plain. And I'll go back to that one in a bit. But you see, their uniforms now are really plain, and I hate this toilet seat-like collar that they've had ever since Nike has taken over the NFL's jerseys. And yeah, a lot of people tend to call that collar a toilet seat collar because it does have a bit of a toilet seat-like look. And I hate how the gold doesn't go all the way around. I mean, even that would make it more tolerable. And now you look at their away jersey, it has the exact same problem. I mean, it's got this black collar that goes around the back to here, but it's white here with the flywire on it. Like, why? And you know what, guys? I just find that their uniforms now are too plain. And something else that I have not liked about the Saints uniforms in recent years is that a lot of times they've been choosing to wear their black pants both at home and here on the road. And guys, you know what? The thing is with their black pants, they don't even have a gold stripe, a metallic gold stripe along the sides of them. Like, come on. I mean, New Orleans, you guys are black and metallic gold. You should own it. And you know what? I wouldn't even mind if the Saints had a gold stripe on the black pants if they wore those pants for a game or two every season. Like one for a home game and one for a road game. I mean, that would be great. But when they're wearing the black pants as much as they have been in recent years, you know, I'm just not a fan. And that kind of leads me to my other point here. I mean, even look at their current uniform with their regular gold pants. I mean, it's a lot more tolerable. And to me, this is what the Saints should be. A black jersey with a gold helmet and gold pants. Or, to be specific, metallic gold pants. Now, even look at their uniforms back when they used to be made by Reebok. I mean, they didn't have the flywire collar like they do now. And they used to wear their gold pants more often. And you know what? Even this was better than what they're wearing now, in my opinion. And you know, one thing about their current look, though, I prefer the shade of gold that they've gone to now over what they used to wear. I like this more khaki gold over this mustard gold. And I think that's a matter of opinion. But you know what? Even the way it is here, I mean, how have they not gone back to this full time again? I mean, these are way too good to be just a throwback for once in a while usage. I mean, their current uniforms, in my opinion, are just way too plain. And you know what? The stripes on the arms, I think they look fantastic. And they really do add something to the Saints jersey. And the stripes on the socks, too, add quite a bit of an extra effect to their uniforms. And I think it's actually a really nice contrast. And I think the Saints need to go back to really owning the metallic gold on their pants and wearing the metallic gold most of the time and saving their black pants for special occasions or once in a while usage. And that's what I love about the Saints. I mean, they're black and metallic gold. That's a unique color scheme in the NFL, and I wish the Saints would do a better job of owning that. I mean, even here, the gold pants that they wear with their current uniforms, when they wear them, you know, the Saints look a lot better because of it. And it allows the Saints to stand out from other NFL teams. And I don't like how much they've been wearing their black pants in recent years. And if there's any team that needs to go retro, in my opinion, it's absolutely the New Orleans Saints. So now, there's something else that I want to talk about too. I mean, if you look at the NFL as a whole, there's so many teams that have black jerseys with black pants. Or they wear black pants once in a while. Or for a third jersey. Like, for example, the Arizona Cardinals, they're not wearing it this season, but next year when they wear their Color Rush uniform, they're going to have a monochrome black look. The Falcons, about a decade or so ago, used to have an all-black look with their current uniform design. The Baltimore Ravens, when they wear their third, a lot of times they go with the monochrome black. And as for the Carolina Panthers, they wear monochrome black a lot. And actually, their monochrome black is a sharp look. But still, I mean, even the Cincinnati Bengals, they wear monochrome black. And the Detroit Lions, for their Color Rush game next year, they're going to be wearing jersey to toe black. Their old black uniform with black pants, black socks, black shoes. And even think about the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's yet another team that wears all black constantly. Same with the Philadelphia Eagles when they wear their alternate. A lot of times they'll wear it with black pants. And even the New Orleans Saints, they wear the black pants a lot too. And now the San Francisco 49ers with their Color Rush uniform. And soon the Pittsburgh Steelers, when they finally wear their color rush uniform, it's going to be all black. So, there's a whole lot of monochrome black already in the NFL. And that's why I think that not only should they, at the bare minimum, wear their gold pants more often, but when you look at the rest of the NFL, I think this would be such a great look for the Saints to go back to on a full-time basis. And if players are concerned about the extra striping not allowing the uniform to be as flexible and form-fitting, they could even pull a Green Bay Packers and take the bottom 2 stripes off. Like, if you look here with the 3 stripes there, that still looks fantastic. And it adds a lot to this uniform. And it's not as plain as their current ones. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind plain jerseys from time to time. Like, for example, I love the Oakland Raiders uniforms, and I love how they've kept it simple. But you know what? There's teams that, in my opinion, need to have some stripes. And if there's a team that should do it, it's the New Orleans Saints. You look at their current uniforms. You look at their throwback uniforms here. And of course, the white one's a bit of an exception due to it being a color rush uniform. And then, you look at their current uniforms with this hideous eyesore of a Nike collar. You look at these with the black pants, and even with the gold pants, they're plain. And I find their current looks kind of boring. And you know what? I just think it would be really nice if the Saints could just go back to this. Because, in my opinion, it is much, much better than what they are wearing now. And you know what? Look at it. I think it's great. And when I saw the highlights of this game between them and the Detroit Lions this past weekend as of this video, the Saints just looked so much better than they normally do. And with that, that is my thoughts on this throwback uniform making a comeback, and also the fact that this was some surprise third jersey news from the New Orleans Saints. Well, actually, surprise throwback jersey news from the New Orleans Saints. And with that, that's it for this video. And until my next video, as always, take care and bye for now.